Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a Patreon cast featuring MackWinston here on Dynasty, the latter edition, or Dynasty if you're British. Bottom left, gonna be a red Terran player. It is HappySad. And in the top right, it's Mac. He's our guy. It is a blue Protoss player. Playing his beloved Protoss. Everybody has a favorite race, but maybe somebody doesn't. Maybe some people just like playing random. They don't have a favorite, but I've never run into any of those. People that play random usually do have a favorite race in StarCraft 2, but I don't know. Maybe somebody is kind of just whatever. I don't care what race I play. Anyway, no proxies, no expansion, no early expansions anyway. Like Nexus first or Command Center first. No cannon rushing, just a nice, solid macro game opening here on Dynasty. If you are tired of macro games on my channel, then the Cheese compilation is where you need to be. I posted it earlier this week. It is Cheese compilation number 107. It's on this channel. It features Probe Scout, a GM level cheeser. And man, some of those games are so good. One incredible game on Amphion. It's a PvP, and I can recommend it to you wholeheartedly. So look for the game in the bookmarks of that video. I bookmarked it for you between Probe Scout and you. Not you, the player you. And you will see it. Alright? Alright. So, Reaper on the way. Expansion on the way for MackWinston. Cybernetics Core already going down. Respecting the Terran. Very, very good. And second gas on the way here. So, I think it's going to be a factory. Maybe an early Cyclone. Are we going to expand? Oh, we're going to expand. Expand to this back gold base. It is risky, but all gold bases are risky in their own way. So we will see if Mac scouts it and deals with it. And this is a Reaper. The Reaper name here from Yannick. What's up, Yannick, again, is ZVZ. He's afraid of banelings. I know. Like every sentient being in the Dominion. Yeah, truth. Everybody fears banelings. What do we got here? Well, probe. Can't get through the wall. That's what the hard wall is for scouting purposes. You can come back here and poke and see if there's command center coming up. That's the nice thing. Reaper, get him. There's already a stalker out. So it's going to be a game of cat and mouse here with a Reaper. Oh, Reaper. This is bad pathing by the Reaper. This is really bad pathing. All right, so Reaper goes down. See you later, ZVZ. Good effort. You didn't have to die to banelings at least. So, like, small comfort on that front, I suppose. What's the play? So, I mean, this is obviously very, very good, and Mac has no idea about it. Mac could scout that back area, and honestly, anytime you're playing on Dynasty, check this. Just check it, right? Both spawns have it. If your opponent, especially if they haven't expanded by 3 or 4 minutes, check it. There you go. That's what Mac's up to. Mac's going to swing around back here, see what's going on, and the cool thing is you can make stalkers. Set of stalkers back here and kill the SCVs. Wait. No, actually, look, though. Mac. Okay, Mac's not going to look. Fine. Sentries on the way from Mac. We got a robotics facility coming in. 2 sentries on the opening. Very interesting. And, oh, it's time. It is time for the moment of truth where Mac figures out, oh, no, he took the gold base first. Hurry, threw down a proxy pylon. We got to shut this down immediately. Why are there 3 sentries? Are you planning some hallucination hijinks here, Mac? Are you planning on freaking this guy out with like mass void ray that comes in the form of hallucinated void ray? That's kind of the Swiss move, but maybe you've been inspired by some of his cheese submissions to the cheese compilation, where he hallucinates units and sends them into Terran bases and the Terrans freak out. Or Protoss sometimes too. Sometimes Zerg as well. Alright, third base is coming in. What's the play? I like the third base. And then the 1 stalker being like, I've shut down all mining at your second base with 1 stalker. That's nice. Don't die to these Marines. Do not die to these Marines. Do not die to these Marines. Do not die to these Marines. Okay, Mac is good enough to not die to these Marines. 3 stalkers. You can sit right here and you could still hit them without the Marines hitting you. You have better range. Okay, not going to do that. That's fine, I guess. Hallucinated Phoenix is moved out. And yeah, we've got 3 sentries here, which aren't really providing much value. Hold on. Can you? Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I told you. Told you there's a spot you can fire at, stopping all mining again. So yeah, Mac should probably just win this game at this point, right? If your opponent goes for the fast expand of this gold base here on Dynasty, and then you shut it down with some kind of ranged unit, maybe Ravagers, maybe Marines, maybe a siege tank. Oh, hey, look, it's a siege tank. Then you kind of just win. Although, tank, good answer to Stalkers. Man, blink. Oh, being able to blink over there and kill that tank would be amazing. But then you're kind of stuck over there for a minute, and there's enough Marines to be a little bit scary, but not that bad. Really, actually kind of surprised we're not seeing blink researched here. Instead, going fast robotics bay. No Twilight Council at all. Here for Mac. Intriguing. Ooh, maybe he wants Colossus. Maybe he wants to set up Colossus like right here, out of tank range, and go blah, blah, blah. The whole game plan today seems to be generally stopping that, right? Which I think is fair. I think that's a fair strategy to have at this point. Sure, a couple Immortals never hurt anyone. Never going to say no to that, I guess. Still not warping anything in back here. More sentries! You have so many sentries. 1, 2, 3 sentries here. More joining the party. 2 down this way. Are you planning on force fielding everything for all time? Still no third base here from the Terran, which is concerning, because the 3-basing Protoss beats a 2-basing Terran, even if one of those is a gold base. Pretty sure. Man, I wish we had game hard in ladder maps. I wish you could turn on the game hard interface for ladder games you play. I think it's too far gone. StarCraft at this point has 1 intern working on it, so expecting improvements like that is just not going to happen. Double Twilight Council. Okay, we're getting Blink and Charge at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. Extended Thermal Lance getting kicked in. We've got to get the Colossus down here. Stalkers are like, have you taken this base yet? And HappySad's like, nah. No, not really. Kind of 2 base. You know, there's a 3rd base coming up inside my main, so I will actually go for the 3rd base. Stalkers say, oh my god. Run! Oh gosh, don't have blink yet. Quick, snipe the medevacs. That's all you can pretty much do. Run, 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 run. Oh no. Not having blink is horrible. He's not even researching it. He's got the double Twilight and he's not researching blink because he's trying to do other stuff right now. Other stuff are... More stuff is on his mind. That tank is still there. Remember how the tank is still there? Okay, I guess we're just gonna... Hey, found an angle where the tank has to reposition. That's good. That's really good. So killing these Marines, attacking the SCVs a little bit. Siege tank now can smash you. Where are my Colossus? Where be they? Colossus on the way. 1 robo? Yeah, 1 robo. 2 robo Colossus might be kind of awesome here, but firing up another one immediately is still pretty good. Marines, Marauders, army value is 48-52, effectively even. Not going to worry about that. Medevac production is recommencing, considering a couple of medevacs have died already thus far. Resources lost are about even. 925 to 750 here to be exactly. Mac has lost more, I think mainly because of this tank, which has just done a ton of damage. But also, I don't know, those Marines did too. So there's Blink. 2nd Twilight Council being used for nothing. Thought for sure it'd be charged, and then expanding again. He's like, well, this guy seems to be a slow expander. So if I expand quickly, I like my odds here. And by quick, I mean it's 8.5 minutes. It's definitely not. Wow, it's a 4-minute fourth. Nah, it's 8.5 minutes, which is a big difference. Marauders being made out of this barracks, Marines out of this one. It's reactored, so our guy knows about add-ons, which is good. And yeah, I mean, Mac's about a diamond level player, so we're going to see players who generally know what they're doing, right? Right. But yeah, this Terran is too passive. He hasn't been harassing at all. I don't think he's crossed, other than the Reaper, I don't think he's crossed the halfway portion of this map. So I think he's just playing max out on 3 bases, have a ton of Marines and Marauders, and go kill the Protoss. And I'm not sure that's how you can do this, honestly. So 3 Colossus is the magic number in PvP. If you're watching this, you've probably already seen the TVP featuring Gumio and Showtime. That was a ton of fun. Wow, go back and watch that too. This channel's got a lot of good stuff on it. So if you just kind of stumbled into this, because the algorithm was like, here is some StarCraft 2, and you're like, who is this guy? There's a lot of stuff on the channel, so subscribe. I post 5 or 6 times a week consistently. So if you like StarCraft, here is the place. Mac taking the other side of the back expansion here, intriguingly. There is a rich Vespene geyser on location, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know. I don't play these games where both sides kind of sit there and don't do anything at all for minutes at a time. I don't know if this is a TVP thing or what, but it sure seems nice, honestly. It's kind of macro simulator stuff here. Max can just casually get upgrades, get Storm. He did end up getting charred. Good for him. Continuing. Nope. He's got the secret 3 Colossus number. And finally, HappySad moves out. We're getting some action here. Good. Problem is, I mean, I don't know. HappySad's at 128 army supply. He has a big, scary army. All right, so this base, which is entirely undefended, might get recalled, too, to try to defend it. Let's see if Mac just sacks the... Oh, there we go. He goes for the recall, and HappySad loses everything. Aw, I thought he was going to back out. I thought for sure he was going to back out, but hey, recall. Protoss never has to worry about leaving a base entirely undefended. I mean, he had a couple cannons there, but still. Just immediately recall to the base to save it. Not a problem. I mean, in fairness, Terran armies and Zerg armies are generally faster than Protoss armies, so it's entirely fair. Oh, I don't know about this. Stalkers warping in. We saw this. We saw somebody coming up this left side. And, all right. Well, I'm advanced warning. Blah, dead. Are these guys coming back? No. These Stalkers are not enough. And again, there's a cooldown on a recall. So guess what? You can't do it twice in quick succession. You got to bring the Stalkers back by foot. Kill the pylon, kill the pylon, kill the pylon, kill the pylon. Kill the pylon! Oh, he could have killed that pylon and canceled that warp, and that would have been so cool. I mean, he would have died anyway, I think. If he kills the pylon, it allows these Stalkers to get more damage done and everybody dies. But I think canceling that warp in would have been better. So, HappySad. Giant ball of stuff. He's got Vikings to deal with the Colossus. He's taking a 4th base. So we're just deathballing. We're maxed out deathballing here at 12 minutes. Uh-oh, Colossus on the back of the group taking Viking shots. Here is the engagement, stimming in. Guardian Shield ends up getting popped. Concave is pretty good for HappySad. The Vikings are getting huge hits. The Colossus all die. It's a kind of an overstimmed army here from HappySad. Standing in and fighting, landing the Vikings. They do bonus versus mechanical. They hit Stalkers harder, and whoa. So there wasn't a ton of micro in that battle, I wouldn't say. But at the end of the day, Mac thought he was going to do better there than he did. Because he stuck in there. Holy cannoli. So Mac's down 106 to 29 army supply. Loses the bottom right base. Gonna lose this base too. Is this just a GG? Is that it? Mac does not have a ton of bank to remax here. HappySad's macro is actually nuts. 5 medevacs, 2 Marauders, 6 Marauders at the same time. Or 2 Marauders, 6 Marines at the same time. Oh, this is horrendous for Mac. His saving grace right now is going to be Storm. He has it available. He's got some High Templar with enough energy for Storm. I don't know if HappySad is considering the threat that Storm could be. There it is. Storm up, storm up, storm up, storm up, storm up. Pretty good storm dodges, honestly. That was maybe a little bit of an overstorm there. HappySad falling back. Going to heal up a little bit. Going to upgrade his 4th base to a planetary, and he needs to move out. He just killed 2 bases. He just killed the entire army of Mac. He cannot hang out here and wait for more army to be produced. My goodness. Oversaturated base up here. I mean, it is 61 workers for Mac, but they're not at these bases. They're over here right now. Oh, he's sending some down. Excellent. So HappySad knows, right? It's Viking, it's Marines and Marauders and Siege Tanks and all sorts of good stuff. Those are your compositions. Maybe some Ghosts if you're feeling cheeky. Maybe EMP. Oh, okay. Well, charge lots into your back base, which has been, I mean, it's effectively mined out, I would say. But then everybody comes back to deal with the Zealots, as you do. Ooh, a few more tanks being added into the comp. And by that, I mean well, some of the tanks died. So not a bad Zealot attack at all. You kill some Siege Tanks, you kill some SCVs. Excellent, excellent Zealot attack. I would say he needs to move out. You need to go now. You did so well in your first move out. All you're doing is allowing these High Templar to regen their energy. Okay, there's a scan. Sees what he's dealing with. Sees like 10 High Templar. 11. Exactly. He's gotta go, man. 142 to 80 army supplies, almost a 2-to-1 army supply value. Okay, I like this idea. Picking up some of the dudes, attacking this, and maybe like swinging into the main base for a drop. I don't know, maybe not a great idea. In fact, maybe that pickup was an accidental pickup. Let's see, this gold base is new. So here goes. Another Nexus down. I don't know about this for Max. Zealots on the back line take out one of the tanks. There's a tank firing. There's only one tank here firing. Coming up a ramp, but if you're storming up the ramp, nice feedbacks on those medevacs too. There are 11 High Templar. What did you think was going to happen? Woo-wee. So Nexus dead, but again, HappySad chased away by the Psionic Storm. Retaking these, thinking about retaking that bottom right base. This one is back. I think HappySad needs to send another attack up this way, or at least scan it. See if it's here and go wipe it out, because MackWinston is covering this area. Look at the pathing fidgeting there on those Colossus. Fun stuff. So these Colossus are new. And 7 kills on that one. I think like 9 kills on another one. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. +3 attack coming in from Mac, +3 attack coming in from HappySad. They're not too far off on upgrades, which is nice. We got our female Carrick down here saying hello. Siege tank firing, but if not protected, okay. There's another storm. My God. I kind of feel like HappySad's micro's been pretty good. He's not just eating storms. Right? He's dodging it pretty well. But I think, so you'd be like, why aren't Protoss just winning all the PvTs at the pro level? And it's like, well, because EMPs exist. I think that's it. I really think ghost play from the Terran is what keeps the Terran on top of the TVP matchup for the most part these days. Where you EMP the High Templar and then boom, energy goes away and then they're useless pretty much. I mean, they have a basic attack, but it doesn't do anything at all. I like this base over here from HappySad quite a bit. So he's maxed out. He's developing a bank. You could throw down, honestly, more barracks here. He's got 3 FAC, 3 starports, 2 barracks. Is he really running this off of 2 barracks? No, he's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, right. Yeah, there's these ones over here, too. So 5 racks on, like, 5 bases is simply not enough, sir. You'll notice you're floating 5,000 minerals, and you're maxed out. But seriously, throw up racks, racks, racks. Just 3 more racks. Maybe 4 more racks. And then you can remax more quickly with your racks. Remax with your max. Wait, remax with your racks. Oh, did we turn some of them into Archons? All right, again, another good EMP target. Oh, the storms, though. Holy cannoli, Batman. Hang on. 77 to 28 army supply. Vikings are going to land and get this fight on, but then the Zealots just pretty much chomp them to pieces. Uh-oh. There's largely tanks remain. Oh, he's attacking the rocks on accident. He target fired the rocks on accident. Stop wasting attacks on the rocks. Why are you not attacking the Protoss? There we go. 51 to 16 army supply. Max down here doing some shenanigans with some charge lots again. Excellent stuff. He's, in fairness, he's queuing up so much stuff on these racks, man. He needs more of them. He needs more racks. Oh gosh, these Zealots. 8 kills on that siege tank. Zealot almost wiped him out. More Zealots. Where's more stuff? He's trying to get up here and save his tank, but it's just charge lots being produced, which is super annoying to deal with because you gotta kite him generally. He's not doing a great job with the Zealots. Not even close doing a great job with the Zealots. They are just chomping. They've got 3 attack and 2 armor versus the 3 attack and 2 armor of the Terran, but Terrans are just squishier. They're faster, but they're squishier, and that makes a difference. So 5 Archons at a time in production. 66 to 42 army supply is not nearly as good as it was a minute ago for HappySad. He needs more racks, is what it is. I think he's a good player. I do. I think his compositions are good. His micro's pretty darn good. But what he doesn't have is more barracks. In fairness, he's down to 900 minerals at this point. So he went through a 3,000 mineral bank to remax here. I guess a lot of it is tied up in this, on these queued up barracks. So yeah, you just have a bigger army faster if you had more barracks. Pro tips from Falcon. Like, this has got to be something you know, HappySad, right? You know that if you have more barracks, you can remax more quickly and you don't have to queue up your units like this. I mean, Mac has warp gates. You can't really queue up stuff in warp gates. You can queue up stuff in a robotics facility, though. So he could have been doing that, but he's not doing that because Mac knows queuing up units is bad in StarCraft. If you want to get promoted from whatever league you're in right now and you're queuing units up in your production buildings, you're not going to get promoted. It's difficult. Anyway, I like the expanding, though. I really enjoy the expanding. It's just a matter of it took you too long to get back up to 200 supply because you're queuing. Is this, this isn't even a planetary. Oh, no. Yeah, you really do want to planetary these bases for Zealot run-bys in particular. Like, yeah, a Protoss can wreck your planetary, but generally only if they bring, like, Colossus to outrange it, Stalkers doing bonus damage to armored stuff, or Immortals. Zealots have a really hard time dealing with the planetary, just because it has so much gosh darn HP, especially if the SCVs are repairing it. So yeah, Mac's recovering. Mac's back up to 140 supply, 1,500 minerals in the bank. Retaking this base, which I don't think HappySad even knows is back. Nope, he doesn't know these are back. Maybe he thinks if you kill an enemy base, it stays dead. And there's no way for it to be replaced. He's like, aha, I've kept him on 3 bases. We are going to win. It's like, no, they can retake those bases. They totally can. Mac casually, I don't know, like shield battery cannon rushing this base is very fun. HappySad sees it though. Man, why is his army perpetually stimmed? Because he needs to get over here fast as why. Ooh, those are new mules too. Land the orbital. Put the mules back on. Ah, see, this isn't. Yeah, whatever. It's not a planetary, so it's not a good example. But dude, Mac is back with a vengeance. 185 supply. Resources lost here. 36,000, 37,000 to 32,000 in favor of Mac. Mac has lost 5,000 more resources today. But he's done such a good job rebuilding his bases, remaxing more quickly. See, how many gateways does the man have? He has 12. See how he has 12 gates? And you have 5 racks. I think that honestly might be the only difference in this game. I'm not kidding. Like, I hate boiling it down to that sort of thing, but I really feel like if HappySad had more barracks, he maxes out earlier, goes back with a vengeance, and probably wins. That said, we're base racing, so HappySad might win this thing anyway, because they say never base race a Terran. Maybe with your giant clumped up army of overstimmed units that can get stormed really easy, maybe you can base race that. Actually, MackWinston stopped base racing, and he's coming home to deal with these shenanigans. Dude, how many medevacs do you have that you're stimming this much? He has 9. Where are they? Oh, they're all over here for some reason. Oh, the production of MackWinston is getting wiped out, though. Remember when I was like, yeah, 12 warp gates? He's got 7 now, which is better than I thought there would be when I checked. All right, coming up. Dude, concave at the top of this ramp. Oh, my gosh, he stimmed again. He stimmed again. He's so overstimmed. The Medavacs are trying. GG. HappySad taps out. The man overstimmed so hard. Just too much stimming, not enough medavacs, dude. Oh, and just not enough racks. I can say it again. 5 racks versus 12 warp gates. It's not going to go well. Not going to go well in a 24-minute PvT. So hats off to Mac, having better production facilities, re-expanding when his bases died. HappySad did a hard job keeping those down, didn't even try. And expanding up along here, expanding here, like doing a great job expanding. Yeah, just played the game better overall. Just a better performance here from Mac. Came back from a very tough position. And that's what's fun about StarCraft sometimes, is you feel like you're losing and then you win. It's just like a, that was fun kind of a feeling, right? Both players lost about 50 workers. 7 Nexuses went down. 1 planetary command center and an orbital died. 200 Marines versus 100 Zealots. That's about fair. So yeah, I mean, the trades here, not that different. It's just that final battle definitely went to MackWinston. I think he might have won it anyway, but the overstimming and the lack of medevacs really killed HappySad there. So GG. GG. Well done, our guy, MackWinston. He's a patron of mine at $10 a month at patreon.com/Falcon Paladin, which means he gets to send me a replay once a month that says I cast it. That says I cast it. So that's it. And I did. And it was fun. He doesn't send lame replays, that's for sure. All right, so GG, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
The path of ascension.